Hello, everybody. Sorry I'm a little running behind a little today. Um, just a busy morning. First day back to preschool after the holiday this week. Some errands, and then I was helping one of our customers out with a phone call that we had to make. So anyway, should be pretty quick today. The main thing, I wanted to really start to dig into more of the meal prep, the actual meal prep. We've been talking a lot about like planning, and we've been, you know, talking about like the food and the types of food that I like to buy and keep in the house. But now I really want to start to dig into more of the prep. We did a little bit of that yesterday with some of the snacks and how you can kind of prep those. But I am going to, so later on, look out for a video that I'll be posting that I find to be very helpful. It shows you how you can meal prep in like an hour or two on the weekends and have food throughout the week. So watch out for that video. I forget her name, but it's somebody that blogs and does a lot of YouTube videos, so you could probably find even more if you watch this video on YouTube. And then I'm also going to share, like I did with the snacks yesterday, I'm going to be sharing some more of my favorite things to do, more with meals though. So for today though, for this video right now, what I wanted to kind of go into was just some of the containers that that we like to use. So I'm going to flip you guys around here. Okay, so honestly, like I do not like to spend a lot of money on this kind of stuff. And, because I find that things, they wear pretty quickly, especially when you're using them a lot and you're reusing them and you're putting them in the freezer and you're putting them in the microwave and all of that. You're putting them in the dishwasher. So honestly, like these little Ziploc containers, these are great, and they probably come in other sizes too, but I like this size. I think this is one package that you can buy, or maybe it is two separate ones, but there's this size and then there's this size, and they're perfect for, this is actually like what I'll use for salads, especially to portion out salads for the week. This is what, I'll just store like my brown rice in, or my quinoa that I make. So pretty basic, and they're very cheap. And basically, like, you can get these. We shop at Target for pretty much everything when it comes to this kind of stuff, and you can get these really cheap. And there's coupons, and then you have, Cartwheel offers, and then if you have the red card, you save an additional 5%. So you don't have to buy these all the time, but maybe buy a couple packages of them when there is a good deal on them, and then you have them, and then you can kind of keep one set of them away and use one set until they wear out completely, and then you refresh them. The other thing that, and these are freezer safe and dishwasher safe and microwave safe. So you can put them in everything. I mean, for me, it's key to be able to put this kind of stuff in the dishwasher because I have no interest in washing this in the sink. And then to be able to put it in the freezer is great too, because then you can save leftovers from, from a meal, and most meals you can freeze. So then you don't have the pressure of like eating it right away necessarily. You can throw it in the freezer, and I'll just show you guys real quick. We have some of these in here already. There's that. I know we have more in here. And then there's these Rubbermaid containers too that are also freezer safe. And they also come in different sizes. So if you wanted something that was a little bit more durable, that's a good option too. But we keep both of those containers, like all the different sizes, in, like you can see we have a lot of the Rubbermaid. We keep these in here, and these have measurements on them too, so that's kind of nice for certain things. We do have some glass containers too, but you can't freeze those. And I don't typically portion stuff out in glass. I use that strictly more for like one type of thing, just a leftover that I'm not, you know, necessarily portioning out. Okay, so another thing that we use a lot. Hi, Jeanette. Yeah. Oh, so I guess I can see comments sometimes. Yeah, I will definitely post this up to YouTube so you can watch it later, and I'll post the link up. Okay, so another thing that we use all the time is bags, and all different sizes. Again, same thing as with the containers. Buy these when they're on sale and stock up. And like there's off brands that you can get too. We typically get the Hefty just because there is usually some kind of deal on them. But then like these little sandwich bags, which you can use for snacks. So this is what I'll use to like portion out baby carrots and celery sticks, that kind of thing. These you can totally get like Up and Up Target brand for super cheap. And you don't need these to be like as durable necessarily. The freezer bags is what you do want, because no matter what, I always get stuff that has like a zip or something like that on it so that it stays closed nicely. But these are good for, this is what we use basically to freeze stuff. So if you're making freezer meals, these bags are great. They're big enough to put the freezer meal in, or you can separate it into two and have 2 meals. These are great for like fruit. So I'll go into the freezer again. And you can see, like, I keep my bananas, as I was mentioning yesterday, I just put them in basically thirds, and I will put those portioned out in the fridge to throw in my shakes. I also have some of these where I keep spices, and I'll freeze spices so that I can throw them in, sometimes my shakes, sometimes just meals, and we just store those in there too. So there's a lot of stuff that you can freeze. But the bags are good, like if I have leftover like tomato sauce or tomato paste, these are great little things to put them in. But for meal prep, again, I mean, I use these for snacks. I use these for frozen fruit. I use them for freezer meals, that kind of stuff. Okay, my biggies that I love is my portion control containers. So these, they stack nicely inside each other. And I'm just going to take them apart here. I lost the lid to one of my glues. I'm kind of mad about that. So basically, these containers are different sizes based on the type of food that you're putting in it. And so this is your, like, for seeds and dressings. So if you are making a homemade dressing, this is the size portion that you would use for that. And then, so you can make your dressing, and they give you a couple of these in a set, and you can portion it out in advance so you have dressing for at least 2 days. Otherwise, I make dressings. You can get these at the grocery store, I think, with those Italian dressing packets, and it's only a couple of dollars, and this is what I make our dressings in. Or if you don't have that, I mean, you can just use one of these containers. That's beef broth right now, or just one of these containers. Any of that kind of stuff works, and then you have dressing for the week instead of buying stuff bottled from the store, which isn't really all that good for you. The purple container is what you put fruits in. So what I love to do is buy or freeze fruit and put it portioned out in those containers there in the purple. And I use that for various things. So I buy frozen fruit typically from Aldi's, and because they have organic blueberries are on the Dirty Dozen list, and so I will buy them frozen. Or sometimes Giant Eagle has their Nature's Basket brand on sale, and I can get some organic strawberries, another Dirty Dozen item. Dole makes some of these too. And I will put the fruit in here just frozen, and then I'll let it thaw out in the fridge until I'm ready to use it. And I'll use it for different things. I'll either put frozen fruit directly into my shake. Sometimes I do that. Or I'll use it to put in my like oatmeal one day that week. Or, I'm trying to think of different things that I would use it for. Or just eat it. I mean, if you just defrost the fruit and you take it for a snack for when you go to work or whatever, then you have it all portioned out in your container. The greens are, not only do you use this to measure, for salads and things like that, but I like to slice up cucumbers, and I will just fill this up with cucumbers. Or I will fill this up with, I'm trying to think of something else that I would maybe eat for a snack. Carrots don't fit in here, so you just put those in the bags. But you get the gist. And then the blue container is what you use for healthy fats. So for guacamole, I would put that in here and I would portion that out. I like to have two sets. As you can see, I have two sets of these containers. It's always handy to have two because then you can use them more for storage like that. Hummus I would put in here. I'd put a couple in the fridge for the week. And then I was talking about making brown rice or quinoa. You can portion out that in your carb container and then throw that on top of your salad for lunch or whenever you're eating your salad. So that's kind of the gist of that. Oh, and then you have your red. I forgot about red. Red is your protein. So this is something that not only would I measure like my chicken or whatever for my salads, but I can also store and portion out some Greek yogurt to keep for the week. And then what I can do is have my Greek yogurt in this, my fruit in this, and then I can mix it all together. And then I have two perfect portions, and then maybe like throw, a little dollop of honey on it or something like that. And it's a really tasty treat. You could sprinkle some cinnamon on it too. Okay, we talked about the salad dressing container, and I'm trying to think what else. I think that's about it that I wanted to cover as far as containers go. So let me flip us back. I know my phone is going to die, so I'm going to try to wrap up here. But I am going to be doing a giveaway. Not actually doing the giveaway today. I'm going to announce the giveaway today, and I'll announce the details later. But I would like to give the opportunity to try some of the Shakeology that I've been talking about. So I have all kinds of different flavors of Shakeology, and I have everything from chocolate to vanilla to strawberry, and then I have some cafe latte, which tastes like coffee, and I think those are the main flavors that I have. There are a couple other ones, and there are vegan versions, but that's what I have. So I'd like to give the opportunity. I'm going to give 3 packets of that away. That's about a like $13 to $15 value. And basically how you get entered is I want to see if anybody would like to try that free trial of Beachbody On Demand in the club membership that I mentioned, I think on the first day. And that way you get access to tons and tons of workouts, like 400 some workouts. You get access, the main reason is because you get access to that personalized meal planner that I mentioned as well, that I think would be a really great tool for all of you to use. Obviously, I know that not everybody would be interested in that, but it gives you an opportunity to check things out and see what that service has to offer. So, plus you get that Fixate cooking show too. So that's basically what the contest is going to be. But I'll post that up in some more detail later in the group with the link for the free sign up and maybe some information on Shakeology. And then anybody who signs up for that free 30-day trial will get entered into the drawing for the 3 Shakeology packets, your choice of flavors. Okay? So that's all I got for now, guys. I hope everyone's having a great day. Sorry that I had to go live a little later today, but you know, that's it is what it is, I guess. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.